So here's the trick, right? People have got to get over the language thing. I mean, the reason that I went to impact investing was because that clearly was where the conversation was moving, right? I mean, I don't care about impact investing. Okay? The reason that I like to play at a total portfolio level is it allows you to step back and say, for any given asset class, what's the best competitive financial return that I can get within that asset category, together with an appropriate level of environmental and social performance for that asset class. So when I look at public securities, I don't assess their impact on the same basis as I do microfinance bond offerings, right? And this is where it can really free you up, because then you can look at a whole bunch of things and say, look, this is not a branded impact product, but actually this strategy creates real impact, and how do we understand the nature of that impact for this strategy? And that's what the conversation should be about. And I think that part of why this whole discussion has just exploded in the last 5 years is that it's really two parts of a conversation that have come together. One is around how do you use capital to create social and environmental impacts, and the other has been around how can you protect capital from the negative effects of social and environmental off-balance sheet risk to mainstream portfolios that are just being managed to make money. Right? And more traditional investors and asset managers and strategy people are basically recognizing that if all you want to do is make money and you're not thinking about the materiality of climate change and water and pandemics and education of workforce and all these other things that you used to not really have to worry about, you will underperform over time if you're a long-term asset owner. And so it's these two conversations that have really come together in the last 5 years that have blown this open. And I mean, this is the exciting part of this. And I'm totally comfortable with any language that people want to put on this anymore. I just don't even talk about it anymore because I don't care. It's like it's like debating how many impact investors can fit on the head of a pin, right? It just doesn't matter, right? It's kind of like, it's all about capital. And it's understanding performance as a function of appropriate levels of financial return together with embedded social and environmental value and impacts.